Now, like I keep telling you, though, when you're going straight, you can only go straight. When you're turning left, you can pull out so far and stop before you enter the person's lane, right? That's what dumbass Officer Martin don't get. Everyone does that when turning left. It's like you forgot all the rules of the road, but it's supposed to be a police officer. It's just amazingly stupid how dumb he's acting, right? He's supposed to be a follower of the rules, though. Everybody knows as long as you don't enter the other person's lane, you're still in your left hand turn, right? And your left hand lane for the turn, right? And that's the point, right? But I was in such shock, I didn't think to even record using my camera, right? And if the bus had the camera, right, it would have shown the two cars in front of me. Right? Right. So, again, right, and I sued him for the false police report. Right? I ain't even gotten a chance to sue the bus company or the, I don't know. But in suing him, I'm questioning the whole thing, right? Or are you just naive, right? To think that if I'm suing the police officer for a false police report, he's not violating my civil rights, and I had to do that, right? It's the right to make a left-hand turn up to your turning lane, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You have so much you can pull out, right? That's still your left-hand turn, right? As long as you're not in the other person's lane and you stop in time, right? You're then yielding the right of way. That's what that's called. Anyone who goes to um, any traffic book will tell you that, where you're learning to drive a car for the first time too, right? Now, not all left-hand lanes are the same either, right? Some you might have a wider turning lane, and some you might not. That's the point too, right? Like at Abercorn, I know, you don't have as wide of a turning lane, right? But at Publix, you do, I know. And the same is true for Food Line. You can still yield the right of way if you're turning from Food Line or to, I know. And that's another thing I can show you is a different turning lane than the one at Publix. It's like I told you, right? Legally, he has no standing, right? Because the turning lane at Publix is different than the turning lane at another place anyway. I know. That's where he's messing up, right? He's trying to do it differently when different law applies here, right? He can't do that, right? See, technically, though, when you're turning left, you have until the straight person's lane to turn, right? And if you go so far in your lane and you stop and they swerve into you because there's a car in front of them, right, finishing their turn, right, they're trying to run on through the yellow light is what they're doing. But then they hit you because they got a swerve. And then it's their fault. And then it's their fault. Because you're still in your lane and not their lane yet. Right. It's how it always works in left-hand turn, right? No matter how wide of a turn you have, right? But the one at Publix gives me a wider arc in my left-hand turn, right? And it's not the same as other left-hand turns, right? It's just how they designed the turn, right? To turn left, right? And plus, there's little yellow lines, like I showed you before, that give me the extra footage, right? Too, right? I showed you that yesterday, last time I did it too, right? And I can show you it again, right? You don't get it, right? You're just being stubborn, right? You're not following the rules of the road or a left-hand turn, right? Which are different for this particular intersection, right? And like I said, I can show you what I mean with any left-hand turn, right? Even if it's got a smaller arc, right, in the turn, right? All right.